Hey everyone, Sounds Welcome here. Well, I kind of expected that this would be a result of some of my uploads, but it looks like YouTube's copyright policy is a lot more harsh than I remember it being back in the day when I would upload more frequently, as obviously I've heard throughout the years. I even wrote my capstone about how YouTube is becoming more and more corporate and not allowing as much, independent content to happen. They're sort of elevating more legacy-based media, especially in their trending tab, which is not necessarily a trending tab, but is more so, you could say, just a popular media tab at this point. But I digress off of this point. I wanted to show you all one more video here today, and hopefully we can get through the whole video. If not, there's a pretty easy solution just to trim out the part where the main video is playing. So I'll try to give you as much commentary as I can in sort of like the beginning and the end. So I wanted to show you today, this is the artist Vegyn, or Vegyn, I believe he pronounces it as vegan though. And this is the song Debold. And yeah, Vegyn is, well, I first got my introduction to him through Frank Ocean's radio show Blonded, and I first knew him as a radio host. And through the years listening to Blonded, I have, come to follow his own line of work that is sort of in the vein of IDM, kind of follows suit with some Autechre soundscapes, maybe even more akin to Aphex Twin, but he also collaborates with hip hop artists such as JPEG Mafia. So off of this latest record that he came out with this year called Only Diamonds Cut Diamonds. I'm sorry, not this year, but back in 2019. It was late 2019 though. Yeah, we have this song Deboid, and we're gonna listen to it now, and we'll talk about it mostly after, because I have a feeling this one is gonna get copyright blocked, but we'll see. Love how we got the guy in the Puma tracksuit just dancing to some IDM in the street, you know? Very 2020 thing to see. I'm happy. Mm. Definitely harkens back to Aphex Twin with the acoustic plucking. This guy's so goofy. And there we have it. Yeah, we have a Vegyn, London. I believe he's a London-based producer. Again, really, in my opinion, I think that a lot of his build-up was sort of via Frank Ocean and all of the different ideas and genres that Frank is trying to explore right now through his radio show. People who are fans of Frank Ocean truly picked up on all of the songs and things that he posted, and it wasn't just him. It was sort of the people he trusted to sort of carry on his brand sound through Blonded Radio. I just kind of want to like look through a few of the selections that have been on his radio. I mean, he has anything from classics like Benny Sings, Sly and the Family Stone. He goes into some Frank Sinatra deep cuts, but then he'll throw in Jay-Z, his own work. Says indie artists like Japanese Breakfast. He'll go in through the tones of 2 Chainz, 21 Savage. He'll put in Aphex Twin. He'll put in 10 Tricks Point Never. Like, I don't know. Like, the dude really just has like an unlocked potential for any sort of sounds that he wants to expose to a very mainstream audience at this point, because let's be honest, everyone in this generation's favorite album is Blonde. And so anything that Frank Ocean puts in front of you, you're just going to like worship and immediately make like your next like music fix. It's kind of like he's earned that reputation of supplying people with music that they need to hear the next thing that he has to offer, even if it's not his own work. And basically, what I'm trying to get at here is Vegyn, being one of his producers and DJs on the show, gets a fair shot of promoting his own work, which I think is just pretty fascinating in and of itself. Now, I'm not gonna entirely say that Frank Ocean has propped Vegyn up to get to the point where he's at now. That was just my exposure to him. But that being said, I don't really know where Vegyn really came from, outside of this spectrum. If anyone knows of like maybe like they could give their input about the origin of where they discovered Vegyn, that would be interesting for me to hear. But I just I don't know. I mean, I think it's really cool. I like everything that Vegyn has been putting out, and it seems like he is making the kind of content that Frank would approve of too. Um, Everything that he's posted on his on his radio show, whether it's Boards of Canada, whether it's Julie Cruz, Ezro, it's all really good stuff. And Vegyn's basically making his own original work based on this sort of kaleidoscope of genres. So I don't know. I think that's going to be where I end this one. But hopefully this doesn't get copyright blocked, and hopefully we can watch the whole video here together. And yeah, if you like this content, give it a like. If you want to see more of it, give it a sub. YouTube's the worst. They're making my life a hellhole. I want to curl up in a ball and die. I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, I wish that we didn't have to worry about copyright infringement, because at the end of the day, I feel like this kind of work that I'm doing is only here to show more people these artists, and I provide links to the original video in every single one of these. So I can't really say that I'm doing anything inherently wrong. I'm not doing anything different or anything different you could say than showing you a video on my phone on the way home from work. It's sort of the same thing. So I think YouTube should lighten up a little bit on their copyright laws, because I'm not just re-uploading somebody's video. I'm giving more of like a personal take. I think there's a clear difference there, but we'll leave it at that. Love you guys. Hope you have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.